Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and it's finally happening! Final Fantasy 16 news is sweeping all over the place. Apparently they had a big media tour where they had a ton of people get access to the game early and post a ton of impressions, gameplay, interviews, all sorts of stuff. Now, I'm going to be poring over a lot of this stuff in order to pick and just analyze every detail I can. But for now, because all I've seen up to this point is like a few trailers, I want to just watch gameplay. I don't want to read what the developers have to say. I don't want to read, because they all previewed the same thing. They're probably all going to say like, this is what I got to play. This is what was available. And this is how I felt. I don't want to read that yet. I want to just look at the gameplay, see it, react to it, and then I want to do content diving into developer comments and stuff like that. So Gematsu posted like 5 videos of boss battles, icon battles, wandering around, and some basic functionality of the accessibility accessories, I suppose. And so I'm just going to watch all of those first, and then I'll get into everything else. I've heard there's some other great videos put out from like Skill Up or Final Fantasy Union, so maybe give those a watch as well. But for now, I want to focus on developing my own impression. So with that, I've got 5 videos lined up from Gematsu. We're going to start with the dungeon, and then there's 3 different boss encounters, and then there's the accessories. So I'm just going to watch them in the order that they were. So Twitch chat's here. They helped me with the audio mixing, so if anything goes wrong, blame them. So the first dungeon we have here is the Royal Wallowader Army Keep. I'm probably going to be Wallowid, which is one of the nations, is going to be so annoying for me to pronounce. They're infiltrating a keep occupied by the Royal Wallowader Army, where the dominant... Yeah, so we already know based on who the boss is. We already know Benedicta is going to be here. Oh, the graphics are so good. I love it. Lots of prison cells. I love Cid's voice. So yeah, the person he's with is Adolphus, and of course he has Torgal, the best of boys. No, you can't push it open. Gotta lift. Use your legs here. Oh, Adolphus. Use X to access them and hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. We also know that this is considered a few hours into the game. It makes sense. Clive's in his 20s right here. And from what we understand, there are 3 different time frames in Clive's life that we're going to be seeing. Adolescence, or, when he's a teenager, his 20s and his 30s. Torgal, of course, just instantly dashing through. Best of boys. So this is in his 20s. It would be a few hours into the game, and it's made specifically for the media coverage that they were doing. So it may be different in the final version, the way that it progresses. I'm sure there won't be as many tutorials at this point if it's a few hours in, but I expect there's probably like tutorials for pretty much everything here. Given, it'd be everyone playing's first time playing the game. That's such a Soken theme, and I love it. I had to really listen to it. It screams Soken. Oh, the gameplay looks so smooth. Seeing him flawlessly go back and forth between attack and fire, Phoenix Shift for the gap closer, the finisher while he's on the ground. You can see Adolphus and Torgal going. Your limit gauge goes up quick. Big thing that I'm noticing. Goes up really, really quick. Oh, the magic. Hold on, I want to actually go back and see that magic. Oh, that was I think that was Cid doing that. Yeah. It happened at the same time as Clive, so I was like, wait, that wasn't Clive doing that. That was Cid. So as you kill enemies, you get loot. There's money on the ground. There's crafting items. We saw him get 3 chunks of Wormite there. Probably to be used in some sort of crafting or upgrade systems, turn-ins, all that kind of stuff.
We'd better find another one.
They didn't hear you fighting in there? I'm shocked, but okay. Torgal's the best boy. Who do we ask for help when we don't know where to go? Why don't we turn and ask... Oh, Torgal. There you go. Torgal acts as our little guide if we get lost.
How about a window?
I'm a big fan of Torgal. They knew that adding a big wolf dog was going to be like the right way to go. for getting people invested in another character.
Garrison. Right where the royalists left.
Yeah, I definitely want to see. Oh, item on the ground. Auto collected the items. That's kind of nice. You don't have to stop and interact with everything. I'm not too surprised. They probably want it to like feel fluid. So if you stop, if you know how many games recently have had issues with stopping and interacting with items, such a pain. Changing icons L2 to cycle between. Okay, yeah, we pretty much figured. We've gotten some UI bits before. Cooldown times for iconic abilities are displayed around the corresponding icon. Yep. So the only thing I'm covering up, by the way, is Torgal's actions in the bottom left. If you haven't been keeping up with the game, then you wouldn't know that. But Torgal's actions, I'll actually move my camera to right here. You can see that Torgal himself has Sick, Heal, Ravage, and then you can also swap to a menu for your items. We've known about that for quite some time, so that's not really news, but you may see it occasionally used. So I'm just going to move my camera over a little bit just so you can see that in case the person does decide to use it. Wow, that battle is over quick. I cut in and out of those battles. Auto collects the loot. Got some magic ash. You can see how close to a level up you are as well. Whenever you actually get the experience points and you pick up the loot at the end. You can see some items from pretty far away here. Dude's got a big stagger gauge. There we go. Now he's in Titan mode. Titan with the big blocks. There we go. Got the sword swings. Ooh, good dodge. Oh, this guy's fast. He's going to get a stagger here in a second, though, looking at the stagger gauge. Yep. So staggered, yeah, if you reduce the stagger gauge, you deal extra damage. And then it increases with each strike that you take. So yeah, I mean, it's very similar to, you know, 13 and 7 Remake stagger system. So you just want to get some sick combos. Doing some of the launches, the gouge, hit him with the wicked wheel. Yeah, you can tap that one repeatedly in order to do more skills. Gives you a total for the stagger damage as well. I like the occasional just boost. Hits him with some different magics. Catan. That was the name of the attack from before. So what that was right there, he did a perfect evade into a counter. Gets the pull. We've seen that in a bunch of the trailers with the pull just to set them like off center. There's the wicked wheel. That's the launch. We've seen that in the trailer as well. Precision sick. Yeah, so he did initiate a command there. Ooh, what was that? The little timing thing. That was wind up. Okay, so yeah, wind up is you press it and then you time the press and then it does more damage depending on the timed presses. All right, we're in a really good spot. Now, something I actually want to go back and look at because this video is almost done is, has he used the limit gauge for much of anything at this point? I've been so focused on looking at the skills and the actual action, like that right there. He's also got red health, so I'm assuming he could get that back separately from using like a potion or something. Not from just attacking, apparently, because, you know, that's not doing anything at the moment. There's the Titan swap into the wind-up. Yeah, you gotta get that timed hit for all that extra damage. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the limit break gauge. Because I might have missed it, but he might have... I gotta see if they're using that. This video is about a minute longer, and then there's a bunch of boss fight videos afterwards. Mini boss and, like, big boss. Sharp fangs. Yeah, just picking up all crafting items and stuff.
After them.
Well guarded. Attack an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate the defenses. Okay. And yeah, there's about a minute 30 seconds left. Burning Blade, as well as iconic abilities, can instantly break an opponent's guard. So yeah, just teaching you about guard breaks, which is expected. So he actually has the health back here. So it looks like it's just that if you finish battle with any sort of red health or whatever color that is, I shouldn't be trying to guess, that you'll go into the next battle with a little more. Titanic counter. It's good counter time. I actually want to see that use right there. Looks like a well-timed block. Yep. Okay. We've seen that in a bunch of the trailers as well. New enemies approach. Yeah, it's just more enemies joining the same fight. He gets him with the pull, and I got real Nero vibes from that one. The mid-air juggle into circle around. The launcher into the finisher. That was just a ground finisher. Yeah, so he's got that little bit of red health. I love the air juggling coming from the Garuda skills. Phoenix Burning Blade to break their defenses. Yep, there's a guard break. God, it's so fluid. As a huge Devil May Cry fan, you have no idea how much I'm nerding out right now. Yep. So, okay, he did get it. Oh, so it looks like it comes back in small chunks, too. The health. Because he didn't get it all back at once. He got some of it back and then a little bit more. So I guess if you rush into another battle, you might not get all the red health back. Potion. Yeah, you push that gate. Okay, so that's the end of that one. So now we can move on to number 2, the battle with Charada and Suparna, which I'm assuming is right through that gate. So, which, you know, Final Fantasy XIV, I can't help but recognize those names.
What the hell happened here?
The Dominant of Fire is rumored to be held captive. Which is something I expected that,
Prayer, isn't it?
oh. Hello,
Do I
Benedicta.
seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god?
I love her voice.
I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, we shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me. Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore.
That's not gonna end well, is it?
If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
Ah, dude, I'm watching. I'm standing back. I'm ready for this. I'm already standing back. Oh! Yeah, this is anime as hell. Oh, my man's getting tired. He's a little old now. Oh, hey. There they are. Yeah, we've seen in the trailers his arm is like injured from all the... Oh, that's not good. From all the transforming he's been doing, it's like taking its toll on his body.
Why
Yeah, Torgal, get her. I can hear him growling. Oh, here we go. Cherada and Suparna.
Well, Sid. At least he's
Oh, yeah, thanks for leaving us in a 2-for-1. Good dodge. Like to see it. We've got Cherada doing the melee attack, Suparna backing from behind for the moment. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, they got straight up Final Fantasy 14 dodges in here. I saw those AoEs on the side. Oh, here we go. Here's a limit break. L3 and R3. At some point, here we go. No, that's not it. That's just the pull. Okay, he's waiting for the LB2. Cinematic actions. Okay, so it's got some QTE stuff for some of the major attacks. Some are attacks, some are evades, and have different actions to boot. Different button prompts to boot. Yeah, there's the stagger again. Press the LB! Press the LB! Don't wait for the 2. He's waiting for the 2. All right, fine. Wait for the 2 then. Press it now. Ooh! Big damage. I want to see the LB. Ooh, good guard. Ooh, it took a hit there in the air. Don't get juggled. Ooh, that was close. Only Suparna remains. And oh, so yeah, you kill one, the other one gets stronger. Okay, yeah, that checks out. Oh, okay, got cross AoE dodges. Picked a good spot. Sir, I'm gonna need you to break her, and now LB. Please, LB. Please. And press the LB! Why won't you press it? You're driving me crazy. Oh my goodness. Maybe in the Garuda video. Ooh. That was awesome. Suparna and Cherada slain. Better LB Garuda. Better LB Garuda. As long as you get to kill, well, you should get to keep the LB between. Level ups. Okay, this is important. Level ups, all basic stat ups, you know, some basic things, stagger damage, attack, willpower, vitality, strength. Okay. Spoils, clouded eyes. Okay, you can see what everything does. One would think a churning storm used in crafting. Okay, yeah, that was the big thing. I wanted to see a description of the item. Such a good fight, but it didn't help me. Really, really interesting, like, uses of dodging and counters. There's a lot of ways to have, like, skill expression. Or you could just, you know, take the side dodge. I'm sure a lot of people are going to default to just trying to, like, you know, dodge roll out of stuff or, you know, step to the side.
Do I look all right?
No, you don't look all right.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
I love Torgal. All right, that's video number 2. Now we have Battle with Benedicta. This is an 11-minute video. The voice work and the music and the sound is so great. Wait, I'll wait for this.
And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, You will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the Dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah!
I love
Come, little
Torgal.
lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Get those dodges going here. I'll move aside from the Torgal commands again. Oh my, the music! Oh. Oh. Oh, yo, look at the Torgal combos in there. Precision dodge, the block.
Not this time.
Yeah, see, you got a few basic side dodges, get some combos in there, go for the stone. Here comes that nice guard. Oh, those punches right in the gut. That's Raging Fists. I really like the wind-up attack. Big fan of that. Torgal can even heal us, too. That's really nice. Look at Torgal in the back with the combos, baby!
Where is he? I won't ask again.
That can't end well for us. Yeah, you better not get hit by that. Cinematic evasion.
Dodge this.
Yeah! Get her, Torgal! Oh, hey, wait a minute. No, that's... You did good, boy. Yeah. We love Torgal.
There's no one to save now.
Ooh. Close. Gonna need some precision blocks for this one. Gotta close the gap. Damn, she's all over the place. I better see a limit break in this. Ooh, that was close. Just going for the basic blocks here. Not taking any chip damage, so that's okay now. Get that aggression and do that stagger damage. Ooh. Ooh, that was smooth. Dude, look at the claws. Yeah, but limit break. Bro, press the limit break. You're driving me crazy by not pressing it. There's got to be a video of a limit break somewhere. R3 and L3 at the same time. Yeah, it's just like Final Fantasy 14. Even in 16, people don't limit break.
Stay down.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. this isn't gonna work out for you, Benedicta. Limit break! Oh, okay, it's Devil Trigger. There you go. It's straight up Devil Trigger. I'm okay with that. That makes sense because you actually get your limit break really quick. Twisters? Yeah, it looks like it does everything that Devil Trigger does, including the health regeneration. That's a pretty key part of... You might not want to stand there. Yeah, I wouldn't have stood there. Ooh, yeah, definitely not ideal to have stood there. Aerial slash. I know that skill. Look at the combos. Glad to see the bosses having lots of combos too. Gouge times 30. Ooh. That wasn't a great one, but it was still good. Torgal! Torgal, get over here. Yes! I fucking love this dog so much. I love this dog. Whoa! He fucking grabbed her by the face, spun around, and threw her.
That'll help.
Oh, thanks for the heal, Torgal. Torgal ain't messing around. Probably another... Oh, you will not kill Torgal. I love the sound of her, like, Garuda screech. Oh, it's like, yeah, that was like a duel. Like, he hit her with the attack at the same time and then just spammed it to keep her in place. Oh, that's not good. I would get out of there. Oh, the iconic counter right there. The Gambit counter. No. Sorry, Mel had to... Aloha threw up. I guess, he doesn't like that I'm admiring a dog. Oh, man. There's so many things to say about the different gameplay. Ooh, what's this? Wait, increases... Oh, so it's an accessory. Okay, so just a boss accessory. Increases Rising Flames damage by 10%. Just good to see items like that in general. The fanfare, the music, everything.
You are but a branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who What are you?
Clive?
Probably better to have stopped there, I guess, but doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Yeah, so they describe even in the text there, but we've known for a while that he's essentially leeching icon powers when he fights them. Every time he fights one of the dominants or one of their machinations. In the case of, we had Garuda abilities there, and it says, they said at the beginning of that fight, it's the second time he's fought Suparna and Charada at this point in the game. So very likely beat them the first time, learned some Garuda attacks from them through a similar method. And so that's how he's not actually like gaining their blessing. He's kind of just taking it by force. We have to assume that he's some sort of he's kind of like the solution to the problem and the problem as a whole. Like he's being used by Ifrit or whoever the true dominant was for Ifrit, the other Ifrit that we've seen in all the trailers. And he's just like ripping all the iconic abilities and power out of her. Yeah, he's Ultima Weapon essentially. It makes sense. That's what they do in Devil May Cry as well, and it's what Devil May Cry is largely based off anyway. So, this game has a lot of Devil May Cry elements in it anyway, so it's not that surprising. Yep. The true villain.
Wait! Clive, was that?
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Look out!
Dead?
I'm here, and so's Torgo. Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go!
Sid! Forgive me.
Into the Howling Eye we go. The music, man.
Where did he go?
Garuda?
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
Stop.
She's toying with me.
She sure is. What clued you in? There's like bits of the 14 Garuda theme and also the prelude in there.
I found you.
It's pretty damn good.
You called me! Why?
Benedicta, can we not do this right now? God, I love all of it. I like that she's just kind of wildly swinging. Oh, get the block. Press the limit break. Why are you so allergic to using your gauge? Listen, the combos are really cool, but you could also limit break. I'm glad that a lot of the actual demo gameplay that's being previewed here is actually really good. It doesn't look like, you know how a lot of the time you're afraid, oh, aerial blast, that's not gonna end well. You know, a lot of the time preview gameplay tends to look a little almost amateur, even from like big outlets. It doesn't look like that here. Like, other than, you know, like limit break not being used is one thing, but in general, the game doesn't present that way, is I guess what I mean by that. Oh, didn't dodge the AoE. I would use a potion if I were you. You know, or just dodge, Smile. Ooh, watch the tornadoes. Yeah, I would, yeah, I gotta use that a lot. Just grab her by the face. Ugh. Going for those full 30 combo gouges. The Titanic block timing just looks so very rewarding. Very well timed one that time. All right, so she's dead. Like, her health's not going down anymore. Dead. I mean, it's gonna do the icon battle part now. Had to wait to make it extra cinematic. Cut it off. That's the pushback. There we go. We've seen in the trailers that at some point Clive cuts off one of her claws and she grows it back. As they just said, she... Ooh! Garuda slain, but the further... Yeah, the actual icon fight is Ifrit. What a screen to end on. Hey, Clive, I'll give you a little hint. If the wind doesn't stop, she's not dead.
You're nothing. A monster.
Don't worry, we can be a monster too. This is a hella epic transformation. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Hello, Garuda. Much weightier. Oh! Garuda, I'm lurching up towards you. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Garuda, but this doesn't end well for you in any capacity. Look at his tail. Look how thick it is. You can press R1 to evade. There you go. Oh! Oh, yo, hit her with the pile. Oh no, they're gonna do the face drag into the throw. Hey, Aloha. I know you threw up on the ground, but we're watching videos right now. It's okay. It's not like it's the first time you've done it. You got food in your bowl. Oh! Push it back. It's just gonna break the rock and just demolish her. Aloha, stop. A pro wrestling match? Yeah, this looks exactly like the pro wrestling matches I watch. Exactly like them. Aloha's being, Aloha, why are you so desperate for attention right now? It's only 10 a.m. and you have food. It's because the food's not in here. I'm watching a wrestling match. I'm surprised I didn't say a kaiju battle, which I guess is actually a wrestling match, so, you know, kind of fitting. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can dodge forward. Garuda, you do not stand a chance. You're the tutorial kaiju battle. This music, something else. Oh, yeah, that's anime as hell. Hey, that's not fair. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I can't fly. She lets me go. I gotta fall so far. Ooh. Well, now, you know what? I don't think she's gonna be flying for much longer either. Oh, is this going to be a QTE to dodge this? Nope, we just take the hit. Hey, 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 hey. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's kind of disgusting to look at. Yeah, no part of that ends well for you, Garuda. Oh, I took a limb with me. Hey, you know, I'm just trading. Oh, here goes the pummel, baby. You're not going anywhere. Ooh. He's just burning her while he holds on to her. Look at that. Just channeling fire into her. This icon battle is particularly heavy on end of match cinematic actions. Yeah, I'm noticing. Oh, hit her with the Hellfire, baby. That'll do the trick. I think we got her. I think we got her. Oh, the fanfare too. Yeah, and then there's the wind shards and whatnot. More crafting items. Hey, thanks for the crafting items, Garuda. Yeah, I was gonna say that's all gonna fall out of the sky. Now we need 98 more to get them out.
Control it, Clive. It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this now.
Sidolphus ain't messing around. I'm so glad they made Sid Ramuh. They knew what they were doing when they made Sid Ramuh. They knew. They knew exactly what they were doing.
I said stop.
Oh, turned and roasted him back. Oh my goodness, dude, every little detail. Those, I can see those are going to be somewhat of a point of contention for some people. At least that first one will be, because it's so cinematic heavy, and it's very reminiscent of like the 15 Leviathan battle in a lot of ways, except that you're playing as a giant kaiju monster. I don't have any issues with set pieces like that because they're more for spectacle than they are for anything else. And that was spectacular because there's a lot more visceral action in there. So even though it's a lot of button prompts on top of just some basic dodges and attacks, it presents very, very well. But I already know you're going to see some people being like, oh, the promo section is going to, it's not even playing the game. We just have two buttons that you press. But I don't care. I don't care. That's it's I'm playing Godzilla and I'm beating Mothra's ass. That's as far as I'm concerned. All right, so there's one more video from Gematsu that I want to watch. Everything's been fantastic, and this is more features over anything else. Short 40-second video, just going over the timely support accessories. So essentially, there are accessories that help make the game easier, and this one, Ring of Timely Focus, slows battle before an incoming attack. The Ring of Timely Strikes executes deadly combos by only pressing square. Yeah, these are the I'm not good at action games buttons. So, accessibility options, essentially. They only showed off 2 of them, but I guess that makes sense because these are the more active ones. Yeah, so you can see it gives you like a button prompt and timing to actually dodge. Say, yeah. Okay, perfectly fine. Those aren't things I'll be using, so they don't affect me very much, but they're just there for accessibility. Yeah. They're in the same spot. We've known about these for a while now. They're in the top left. You can see there's 5 of them total, and they just had those 2 enabled specifically for this media event and whatnot. Man, there's actually so much to say about a lot of that stuff. Very cinematic across the board. Fortunately, it's not. So one of the big issues that 7 Remake ran into with the cinematic approach to a lot of boss battles is the interruption to being in the middle of a combo. I can already see that they don't do that here unless, of course, you get the boss's health below a threshold outside of a stagger. Because you see in some points in the fight, even though the boss is staggered and he's actually hitting the boss still, their health actually stops just going down in general in order to make it so that you're not taken out of the action until the stagger actually ends. And it just kind of acts as like a mid checkpoint. So I'm kind of glad to see that. They also make the cinematics, again, they're taking the approach of making the cinematics interactive and making them, again, visceral. Dude, the thing where Torgal whips her face around, just grabs her by the face and hurls her, which was like somewhere around here, I think, was a super big highlight. And it's rare for me that a cinematic sequence like that, I think it's literally right here. He just grabs her by the face and just chucks her. Just watch. Just was by and far my favorite thing that he does. Grabs her at the throat. Then bam. Then grabs her by the face and I love Torgal. I love his involvement in the fights, both in terms of the function and in terms of the cutscene. He's such a good boy. And you know what? It goes to show you can make cinematic scenes like that take you out of the action very fun for the player, even if they're not intense in terms of the action gameplay itself. Because there's a lot of technicality and stuff that isn't immediately evident to people who don't play games like this when you're actually watching a lot of the scenes. I will say, I think this video is very good at showing what the game can be, even to like someone who's not a hardcore action player, because it's rare that the person playing in these gameplay demos is somebody who seems to have a decent understanding of the game itself. And the person playing, you can kind of tell they've played action games before, or that they were given enough time to get used to playing this game, or that it just presents and is able to be understood that easily. Any of those things could be true. All of them could be true. But this is a really, really good gameplay demo post. And I'm glad that it's the first one that I wanted to watch, because you know it can get so much more intense. We're seeing them not using like limit breaks or not using too much in the way of animation canceling. They're just kind of rolling through their skills every time they get a chance to use them. They're playing really passively, even though they don't have to. So like you can see the kind of cautious action gamer things that they're doing across the boss fights. Some of it could be in an attempt to just make things more visual and record better, because that does work for stuff like this. But it is, I think this is kind of like peak demo gameplay when you're presenting it to a large audience of people on the internet and you had access to it early, because it shows every single thing that you kind of need to see without getting hyper technical about the intricacies of these types of games. And knowing that the battle director is the guy who did Devil May Cry 5, intricacy is going to be an insane thing. The combos you're going to see from people on bosses and in just like casual gameplay, like just killing random monsters out in the wild, is going to be something. it's nuts. So I just can't believe how well presented and good it is. I also really like that Gamatsu threw the text at the bottom. I wasn't reading it most of the time because a lot of it was repeating over and over again. Here's where I was talking about using the limit break, which is devil's like, I mean, like, for example, during the limit break section right here, he's just using basic attack. You don't have to only use the basic attack, but this presents well in showing you there. Yeah, he uses the Phoenix attack there. Like, you could be doing combos and stuff during that and making, like, doing way more damage. And maybe you can use limit break in some ways to do like airborne animation cancels or breaks out of certain things. But this B-roll, I mean, it's very expertly crafted and shows exactly what you need to. So this is a fantastic display of everything that we need to see. Not to mention all the different skills, the mixing and matching, and previews of things that we'll know story-wise about how he actually obtains the iconic powers. The cutscenes are very... first of all, the voice acting is fantastic. Second of all, the music's fantastic. Third of all, the actual acting of the characters in the game is fantastic. And fourth of all, none of those cutscenes felt like I spoiled myself on anything because I've been following and we already knew pretty much every detail from that stuff or have speculated about it, you know, with 90% accuracy given everything that we've known up to this point. So they really knocked it out the park with what they managed to show us here. And I can't wait to see everything that's going to be coming in the coming months. Okay, I'll probably make that one video for YouTube, just watching all this Gamatsu stuff, because there's interviews and stuff that I want to look at too. And I'm sure I'm gonna be nerding out over this for quite some time. But Aloha is being a bit of a pain during all of that, so I want to go take care of that. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But this is all going up on YouTube. Hopefully you enjoyed me geeking out, nerding out, analyzing all that stuff over the various aspects that we got to see here today. And there's going to be a lot more. So on the Twitch side, I'm going to take a quick break to go clean up Aloha's mess. And on the YouTube side, just be on the lookout because we're going to go over all the interviews and maybe some of the other creator videos and stuff like that as well. So, whew. YouTube, I'll see you in the next one. Twitch, give me a few minutes. Take care.